So current NBA player Russell Westbrook, who shoots so many bricks, he can start his own apartment complex. Bricks. Huh? All white bricks. Got a lot of bricks. 17 bricks. Yeah. Brr, let's go, Jay. I ain't talking about no Crip rapper when I say that Russell Westbrook is the real brick baby. But Russell Westbrook, he cooks LeBron James on the grill without a propane tank, without lighter fluid, without a match, ladies and gentlemen. Completely destroys LeBron James and takes him out of his misery. But Russell Westbrook states the obvious, which is that Nikola Jokic is the best player on the planet. But here's what Russell Westbrook had to say. He says, Nikola Jokic is the best player on the planet, and he's performing at the highest level. Now, I'm not sure why this is even news. I mean, Nikola Jokic is performing at a high level. Like, what are we talking about here, people? Only the bronze-sexuals, they're the only ones feel like you're slighting LeBron James when you say that another player is better or is the best, or if you don't include LeBron James in your top 5. And many delusional bronze-sexuals all across America got their panties in a bunch. Well, let me not say that because that's probably going to offend the alphabet community, the LBJTQ. But who cares? Who cares about the alphabet when you can't spell anyway? And you're dumb like LeBron James, who more than likely drinks his bottles with the top still on it. But many bronze-sexuals felt like LeBron James was snubbed because Russell Westbrook, who once played alongside LeBron James, didn't crown LeBron James as the best player on the planet. And I'm sitting here puzzled simply because for the last 10 years, the last 15 years, the last 20 years, LeBron James has never, ever been the best player on the planet. The only planet that LeBron James is the best player on is Uranus. Pause. And you know who resides on the planet Uranus? LePuff Daddy James. LePuff Daddy James. LePuff Daddy James. P. Diddy, the Shannon Sharps of the world. A world full of Bobby Lights. A world full of Trey Songs. And they walk around wearing Fashion Nova dresses. And you know what's in the weather forecast? A heavy rain full of baby oil. But do you know who else lives in the Uranus world? Charles and Netta. You know who else lives there? All the delusional bronze-sexuals all across America who have been brainwashed and manipulated by the media, forced to believe that LeBron James is greater than Michael Jordan, and he never will be. But many of the bronze-sexuals, the LBJTQ, are butthurt and in their feelings like that Drake song because Russell Westbrook stated a fact. They feel like Russell Westbrook is salty. He's hating. He's upset. He's bitter at the fact that LeBron James traded him and Russell Westbrook had a poor season due to the fact that he was forced to play alongside LeBron James, in which I stated from the beginning that it wasn't going to work. Of course, nobody believed me, but I already knew. Anyone with basketball knowledge, anyone with at least 2% of basketball IQ could clearly see that Russell Westbrook and LeBron James have similar playing styles, which is why the two can't coexist. Russell Westbrook is ball dominant, LeBron James is ball dominant, and he can't play off the ball. Russell Westbrook can't shoot, LeBron James is not a great three-point shooter or a great shooter in general. So I knew the two were going to clash, but all the fans were hyped, saying that the Los Angeles Lakers were going to the NBA Finals. But it just goes to show you how LeBron James is the most overrated player in NBA history. Russell Westbrook has advanced to the playoffs for every team that he's played on except for with LeBron James. Many people are very critical and attack Kevin Durant and say that Kevin Durant is not a leader. LeBron James convinces the Lakers to use one of their draft picks after the Lakers done mortgaged their future and traded their future assets. The Los Angeles Lakers win a Mickey Mouse bubble title, and the Los Angeles Lakers decide to gut the team, the very same team who won the rigged finals, and decided to trade for Russell Westbrook. And LeBron James couldn't even carry his team to the playoffs alongside Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis, the unibrow. Russell Westbrook has seen firsthand how LeBron James loves to read his stats. All LeBron James cares about is getting stats. He's reading his stat sheets on the sideline. I mean, there's a viral picture of Russell Westbrook looking out of his peripheral and looking at LeBron James like, I know this nigga is not reading his stats during the game. Because that's all he cares about. And we want to compare him to Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Yes, Russell Westbrook is right. Nikola Jokic is currently the best player on the planet. I'll take Nikola Jokic in a draft before I take LeBron James. Isn't it ironic how we're seeing Russell Westbrook, who's getting up in age, who plays a very similar style to LeBron James, who just so happens to be younger than LeBron James, who exerts a lot of energy, plays at a fast pace, up and down the floor. We're seeing a decline in Russell Westbrook. He's getting slower. He's not that athletic. But somehow, mysteriously, LeBron James, 23 years later, LeBron James is past his prime and still running faster than Noah Lyles. I smell red flags. I smell cheating, ladies and gentlemen. But Russell Westbrook was the first player in NBA history to average a triple-double. LeBron James has never done that. LeBron James has the most turnovers in NBA history. Even as an embryo, the doctors did a sonogram on Gloria James' stomach. And they said, look what we have here. The most overrated baby of all time. But LeBron James can never live up to being as great of a player as Michael Jordan, as Kobe Bryant, as Larry Bird, as Patrick Ewing. Not even Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Shaquille O'Neal, Magic Johnson, Allen Iverson, Scottie Pippen. If Michael Jordan played alongside Russell Westbrook, he would be able to cure his broken jump shot. Russell Westbrook would probably never miss alongside Michael Jordan. If Michael Jordan played with Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis, Michael Jordan would have 87 championships. But everybody is outraged. Like Russell Westbrook is crazy, as if he lost his everlasting mind, because he's speaking the truth about LeBron James. He knows LeBron James' character. LeBron James paid the media to spew negative comments, negative stories in the news cycle about Russell Westbrook every single day. But he paid these media members to trash Russell Westbrook, to call Russell Westbrook a vampire. So Russell Westbrook is going to get the last laugh if the Denver Nuggets are able to sweep LeBron James again. He would get the last laugh if he's able to hoist the 2025 NBA trophy.